Only triple save could turn a layup of a PLE into an absolute shit show. Like that B rating that ESPN giving it must stand for bum-ass PLE. Let's go ahead and start off with this bum-ass street fight, which, by the way, I didn't even know was an Australian street fight anymore because of the fact that there was no Aussie-themed things here at all. What happened to those days? We used to have themed things for our street fights. We don't even do that. The most they had here was a stupid prime table. Oh, my bad, y'all. They also had a racket for cricket and a rugby football behind a freaking barricade. That's the most they did. Also, Roman Reigns, I could definitely tell what position you played in football because, my goodness, you can't throw a football. Oh, yeah, and in typical fashion, guess what would happen? Not only would Braun Breaker get involved, but both of the Usos would get involved. Even though it seemed like on Monday, Jimmy didn't really want to get involved in this match, but Jay did. Odd, but okay. Now, because both of them come out, you're thinking, okay, it's 3-on-2. Somebody else has got to pop up here for the Seth Riders. No, Braun and Bronson were able to just decimate both of the Usos and Roman Reigns. Oh, but the reason why they were able to is because Jey Uso speared Roman through a dang table. So that's why Roman didn't want Jey to come out there, because he knew this was going to happen. Which, mind you, this has happened every single time that Roman has told the Usos not to come help him. Something happens to Roman. So we can't do anything new, right? No, okay. Oh, and guess what would happen afterwards? Roman would get mad at the Usos, and then Jay would start saying, Roman's never gonna change, man. Roman's never gonna change. I don't know why I'm even over here with him. He's never gonna change. But weren't you just trying to be like him for multiple straight weeks? Okay, and now Jimmy's trying to, rock with Roman, even though he was trying to, tell Roman that, we're not going to be doing this like the old days and all that, and we're not going to be falling in line and all. So we're just going to, okay, we're going away from everything that we've just been setting up, which mind you that we just told on Monday. Okay, got it. I'm not even surprised anymore. By the way, Roman's had one good match this entire year, and it was that triple threat. Every other match, the solo match, the tag matches, the other Bronson match, this Bronson match, have all been meh at best. The solo match was trash, though. Speaking of trash, though, we're going on to Tiffany can't lead a match Stratton versus Stephanie, neither can I, Vaquer. Actually, let me be a little fair. The reason why Stephanie Vaquer can't lead a match in WWE is because she's still getting used to the WWE style. She can lead a match if it was anywhere else because she's used to those styles. So you would think for this match, seeing as how Stephanie hasn't really had many matches in WWE up to this point, especially on the main roster, you'd want to pair up with somebody that can, lead a match. Well, Tiffany can't do that, and the result was, a whole bunch of malarkey. And let me preface this to all the Tiffany Stratton Glazers. One day, this woman will be great. I can already see it. One day, she will. Right now, though, is not that day. This was a match that she did not need to have because she was not prepared for this kind of match. You want to know why? Because they had her chain wrestling against an extremely good chain wrestler and Stephanie Vaquer, and it looked sloppy the entire time. Now, a way to avoid that, to at least make this look somewhat better, would be preparing Tiffany Stratton against somebody who could chain wrestle pretty good, which there's a woman on SmackDown that really can do that. But they've kind of just ruined all motion that she's had. And they haven't, actually kind of tried to pair her up against Tiffany Stratton. That woman being Julia, I don't know if y'all know about her, really, really good. Has a whole lot of history with Stephanie as well, by the way. Which, mind you, I'm surprised they didn't actually try to pair Tiffany and Julia up at any point in time, seeing as how for the Charlotte match, you gave her Bayley. For the Jade match, you gave her Nia. Why would you not want to give her Julia before Stephanie? No, instead we needed a Game 5 series of Tiffany and Nia and a Game 3 series of Tiffany and Jade, even though SummerSlam should have just been the end of that. Oh, but Ash, Julia is the U.S. Women's Champion. Who cares? We saw Seth Rollins and John Cena when they were both the world champion and the U.S. champion go against each other. Do the same thing here with Tiffany and Julia to prepare Tiffany for this match so this match wouldn't be a freaking shit show. Also, can y'all decide whether or not you're going to turn Stephanie heel? Because you have Tiffany trying to show respect to Stephanie and Stephanie just kicks her. Can we just... one or the other. Do it already. Why do we got to keep waiting for everything? Why does everything got to happen at a certain point in time? Why can't it just happen because it makes so much sense to happen as soon as you possibly can? The woman looks like she's coming out of hell every single damn time. She's got devil horns and all. She is cocky as hell. Either turn her into a heel or stop doing this whole freaking thing of acting like you're going to turn her into a heel. We'll get to that one absolutely awesome match at the end of this video, because what the hell was this match? It was just there. Mind you, wasn't a bad match by any means. I actually really enjoyed the match, but what the hell was this? There was nothing there. You've been using the mist for so many times now and you don't use it here at all? You don't have any kind of emotional moments between Kyrie and Io at all, even though you've had plenty of them. Like, I understand that Kyrie and Asuka just jumped Io, but no. You also don't have Rhea raging because Io got jumped. Like, you don't have Rhea just right out the gates trying to destroy Asuka and Kyrie. No, we're not doing that. We're trying to figure out who the heck's going to start the match where Asuka and Kyrie are just ready to jump y'all. Like, no, we're not going to further advance the fact that Rhea should be upset with what Kyrie and Asuka did to Io. No. And there wouldn't be anything post-match either, right? Asuka not looking like she's visibly upset with Kyrie, not even yelling at Kyrie, nothing like that at all, right? Io and Rhea just hugging. Nah, you don't have Rhea going at Asuka. You don't have Rhea, like, not like actually going at her like fighting, but like going at her like as in yelling at her. You don't have any of that. You don't have any like kind of like stare downs between Io and Nope, none of that. Nothing to actually advance the storyline, but you're going to find a way to advance it on Monday. Okay. That's why I said good match with nothing really there. Nothing really there at all. This match was fucking stupid. This was stupid. First, we have Seth Rollins bump into the ref, like one of the lightest bumps in the world, and the ref just goes, oh my God, I just got hit by a damn car. And then Seth Rollins punches Cody Rhodes with a dang Rolex and apparently just knocks him out, and then hits him with a few curb stomps afterwards to get the win. Now, mind you, that sounds like it would make sense. Yeah, you got hit with a Rolex and then curb stomps, you get the win. 1, 2, 3, that makes sense. But you're telling me a crossroads from the top rope doesn't get it done. Now, mind you, if this was any other company, I would understand, because I just seen a Super Canadian Destroyer from Ozumi to Saya Kamatani, and that did not finish the match. But the problem is, WWE isn't these other companies. I have to look at WWE the way WWE wants me to look at them. They say stuff like this would end a match. We just seen John Cena hit a tombstone into a freaking AA, and that ended the match. Why is that not ending a match? Mind you, Cody Rhodes has never lost a match like that. Whenever he's done a super crossroads, he has not lost a match. So why is he losing now after hitting that? Mind you, Cody Rhodes has just been working the head and neck area of Seth Rollins the entire match. Disaster kicks, vertebreakers, super cutters, multiple of these dang super cutters and disaster kicks, by the way. But no, the super crossroads just can't get it done, even though he had hit a crossroads earlier in this match as well. Okay. No, in the end, it had to be Seth Rollins. Mind you, I don't even mind that Seth Rollins won. I'm not even mad about that. I picked him to win, just not this way. Also, what the hell happened to LA Knight and CM Punk, who were getting involved in every single Seth Rollins match? Where were they at? No, just not in the slightest. Drew's just done as well, right? He's not going at Cody anymore either. No. Okay. Like, this was quite literally the only match that was great all around and made sense everywhere. Shout out to AJ Styles wearing his old gear, by the way. That was awesome. They was hooping. Like, how do two damn near 50-year-olds put on a better performance than a bunch of young whippersnappers? Also, shout out to Cena for hitting the skull-crushing finale and the accolade. AJ Styles hitting the coquina clutch. Cena hitting the dang walls of Jericho. Fuck you, Michael Cole, by the way, for calling it a walls of Jericho, but you can't say Edge. You can't say the spear for Edge. I hate you, Michael Cole. Oh, and this moment right here had me tearing up. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This moment had me tearing up. The freaking Sister Abigail. And then all of the Fireflies come on out. I'm already getting a little watery-eyed right now. This was beautiful. I know Cena was holding back some tears as well. Shout out to everybody for just figuring out the moment right here and getting it right. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. Hey, Jay, I got a little beef with you, though, by the way, because you could hit this you get the Fallen Angels for Christopher Daniels, but you couldn't hit a V-trigger? You couldn't hit a little one-winged angel? I think you did a Deadeye for Hangman, too, by the way, but that might not have been for Hangman. You did an inverted neck breaker for Finn Balor, but you couldn't hit a little V-trigger? No, all right, AJ, I see how it is. We ain't never getting that AJ Kenny match, are we? We also got vintage Cena as well with the RKO and then going for the punt kick. Like, everything about this match, absolutely awesome, man. Especially the setup for the 619 they didn't get to do. But that was the only great part of the show. One could even say phenomenal part of the show. Everything else was an absolute snooze fest and just felt like as if it was safe. Safe endings, safe matches, safe everything because of Triple Safe. I'm gonna start calling him Triple hella dumb, because that's how he be moving lately, is hella dumb.